Groceries are getting out of control. What used to cost me $50 now costs $80, and that's just for the basics. But this isn't just about inflation anymore. It's about being ready for anything. Food shortages, supply chain breakdowns, natural disasters, or even losing your job. That's why I'm building a pantry that can keep my family fed no matter what happens. And we should all be thinking that way. In this video, we're breaking down 9 long-lasting essential foods that belong in every pantry, prepper or not. Stick around to the end for one bonus item most people overlook, but it could be a real lifesaver when it really counts. Welcome back to Prepare for SHTF, where we talk real-world prepping, practical survival strategies, and how to stay one step ahead when things go sideways. If you're new here and find value in this video, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. We post prepping content weekly to help you stay informed and prepared. And let me know in the comments, what's the one food item you always make sure to keep stocked? If you know someone who needs to hear this, share this video with them. It might just help them get a little more prepared. Now let's dive into the 9 foods every home should have, starting with the most important survival staple. Number 1, rice. Rice is one of the most essential items in any long-term pantry. It's affordable, calorie-dense, and incredibly versatile. Just 1 cup of dry rice can stretch into a full meal, and in a crisis, that kind of flexibility is gold. It works as a base for stir-fries, soups, stews, or simple meals with canned protein or seasonings. Brown rice has more nutrients, but it doesn't store as long. For long-term storage, white rice is best. It's low in oil, which means it won't go rancid over time. Stored in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, it can last 25 to 30 years, giving you decades of food security for just pennies per serving. And the best part? You don't have to wait for a disaster to use it. Rice is great for everyday meals too. Stock what you eat, and eat what you store. Whether you're prepping for inflation or full-blown SHTF, rice is a no-brainer. Number 2, dry beans. Dry beans are one of the smartest and most reliable protein sources you can store. They're loaded with fiber, packed with plant-based protein, and help you stay full longer. To keep your meals balanced and avoid food fatigue, stock up on a variety of beans, like black, pinto, and kidney beans. Properly sealed in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, dry beans can last 25 years or more, making them one of the best long-term food investments you can make. And just like rice, they're great for everyday use too. Whether it's chili, soups, or simple beans and rice, they're cheap, filling, and flexible. One important thing to remember, just like rice, dry beans need a good amount of water and time to cook. So as you build your food supply, make sure your water storage plan is just as solid. Without clean water, a lot of these pantry staples won't do you much good. And for short-term emergencies, like power outages or low fuel situations, it's a good idea to have some canned beans on hand too. They're ready to eat, don't need much prep, and still offer solid nutrition. In fact, canned goods in general are one of the smartest ways to build out your pantry, and that's exactly what we're talking about next. Number 3, canned goods. Canned goods are a cornerstone of any reliable pantry. They're shelf-stable, affordable, and easy to include in your everyday meals. When the power goes out or fresh food isn't available, these cans can carry you through. No refrigeration or heavy prep required. Start with canned vegetables like green beans, corn, peas, carrots, and mixed blends. They're a solid source of fiber and essential vitamins, and they work great in soups, stews, stir-fries, or just as a side dish. Next, don't overlook canned fruits. Options like peaches, pears, pineapple, or fruit cocktail provide quick energy and important nutrients like vitamin C. Plus, the natural sweetness can help boost morale during stressful times. And of course, no canned lineup is complete without canned meats. Stock up on things like canned chicken, tuna, salmon, Spam, or roast beef. These are ready to eat, high in protein, and incredibly versatile. You can mix them into pasta, rice, soups, or eat them straight from the can if needed. Most canned goods will last 2 to 5 years past the printed date, and many stay good even longer if stored in a cool, dry place. Just make sure to inspect each can before storing. Avoid any with deep dents, bulging lids, or rust. Damaged cans can be a serious health risk, and once they're in your pantry, rotate regularly. Use the oldest cans first, and replace what you eat. This keeps your stock fresh and your system running smoothly. Canned goods are one of the simplest ways to add balance, nutrition, and real calories to your pantry without relying on refrigeration or cooking fuel. Number 4, oats. Oats are a reliable prepper staple, nutritious, lightweight, and incredibly easy to store. They're packed with fiber, protein, and essential nutrients, and they cook up quickly with just water. Use them for oatmeal, granola, baking, or even to stretch soups and stews. Stored in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers, oats can last up to 25 years. And for extra versatility, consider adding powdered milk to your pantry. It pairs perfectly with oats and opens up even more meal options. Number 5, flour. Flour is a core ingredient for countless everyday recipes: breads, pancakes, biscuits, tortillas, and more. Having it in your pantry gives you the ability to make filling, comforting meals from scratch. All-purpose flour is the most versatile, but you can also store whole wheat, cornmeal, or even almond or coconut flour for variety. If you want maximum shelf life, consider storing wheat berries instead and grinding them as needed. They can last up to 30 years when sealed properly. For regular flour, store it in Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers or keep it in the freezer to extend freshness and prevent pests. Flour isn't just an ingredient, it's a survival skill in powdered form. When you can bake, you can feed your family. Number 6, pasta. Pasta is a go-to staple for anyone building a reliable food pantry. It's affordable, easy to cook, and stores for years. It's also one of the fastest ways to throw together a satisfying meal, especially when paired with canned goods or stored sauces. Spaghetti, penne, elbows, or even egg noodles, having a mix on hand keeps things flexible. You can combine it with canned tomatoes, beans, meats, or just a bit of oil and salt to keep meals simple but filling. Stored in a cool, dry place, dry pasta can last 20 to 30 years when sealed in Mylar with oxygen absorbers. Even in its original packaging, it usually stays good well beyond the expiration date. Pasta is shelf-stable, kid-friendly, and calorie-dense, making it a must-have in any pantry. Number 7, oils. Cooking oil is one of the most overlooked but absolutely essential items in both short and long-term pantries. Stock oils that match your cooking habits and also offer a long shelf life. Great options include olive, vegetable, avocado, coconut oil, ghee, and tallow. Avocado, coconut oil, and ghee are particularly shelf-stable and can hold up well without refrigeration. Tallow, rendered beef fat, is another smart choice. It's calorie-dense, great for frying or sautéing, and can even be used to make candles or soap in a pinch. You'll use oils for cooking, baking, dressings, and boosting the flavor and texture of meals, especially when working with shelf-stable staples. Keep an eye on expiration dates, store oils in a cool, dark place, and consider smaller containers to reduce waste once opened. It might not seem like a top priority, but without fats, your meals can fall flat, and your body will be missing a vital source of energy and nutrients. Number 8, salt, sugar, and spices. A well-stocked pantry isn't just about rice, beans, and canned goods. It's also about the little things that make your meals taste like real food, not emergency rations. Salt is more than just a seasoning. It's essential for preserving food, balancing electrolytes, and enhancing the flavor of even the most basic meals. It's cheap, lasts forever, and takes up very little space. You can also use it for curing meat, pickling vegetables, or even bartering in a pinch. Sugar acts as both a sweetener and a preservative. It's great for baking, making jams or syrups, fermenting drinks, or simply boosting morale during stressful times. Like salt, it stores indefinitely when kept dry and sealed. And don't forget about basic spices like black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, chili flakes, Italian seasoning, or whatever your family regularly uses. These small additions can turn bland meals into something comforting and familiar, something that really matters when morale is low. While salt and sugar can store indefinitely, spices gradually lose potency over time. To extend their shelf life, store them in airtight containers, keep them away from heat and light, and avoid exposure to moisture or steam. Quick tip: use Mylar bags for long-term storage of salt or sugar, but do not add oxygen absorbers. This can cause clumping and turn your supply into a solid brick. These small pantry staples are easy to overlook, but they play a big role in keeping meals enjoyable, preserving food, and lifting spirits when you need it most. Here it is, the last, final, and most important bonus item I promised you at the beginning of this video. Honey, the sweet survival superfood. Honey isn't just a treat, it's one of the most versatile and valuable foods you can store. It has an indefinite shelf life, meaning it won't spoil as long as it's kept sealed and clean. That alone makes it worth keeping in your pantry. But honey offers even more. It's a natural sweetener, an energy booster, and even a medicinal aid. You can use it to soothe sore throats, ease coughs, or treat minor wounds thanks to its natural antibacterial properties. It also works great in baking, glazes, tea, home remedies, or just by the spoonful when you need quick calories. And if it crystallizes over time, don't toss it. Just warm it gently and it'll return to liquid form, good as new. Whether you're looking for nutrition, natural medicine, or a morale booster in hard times, honey is a true pantry powerhouse, and one of the few foods that genuinely earns the title of survival superfood. There you go. We covered 9 essential food items that deserve a place in any reliable pantry, including one powerful bonus item. Did we miss anything? What would you add to this list? Drop your must-have item in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who's looking to get prepared. If you haven't already, subscribe to Prepare for SHTF for more real-world prepping tips, practical advice, and tools to help you and your family stay ready for whatever comes next. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay ready, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.